Welcome to Bison Information News Halloween Special. I'm Ron Burgundy.
And I'm Fire Chief Malik Mitchell. You don't want to go away. We have a lot of news to cover tonight, so stay tuned.
An NDSU nursing student received Sanford Health Military and Veteran Scholarship. The first semester North Dakota State University student Brianne Sullivan received a $5,000 prize when a group of people walked into her class this morning. Sullivan was awarded the Sanford Health Military and Veteran Scholarship. Captain Paul Weckman, U.S. Navy retirement and director of Sanford Health's military department, said Sullivan displays exceptional qualities leading to her selection for the scholarship.
The Challey Institute invites you to attend the next seminar in the Humus Progress and Flourishing Workshop at noon tomorrow. Dr. Bradford Wilcox will present the Challey School of Music's Beckwith Recital Hall. More details on NDSU website.
The NDSU Counseling Center is happy to announce a fall session of De-Stress in the Dirt. Call today for one of the 7 seats left available for the Tuesday, November 16th event. The event will begin at 3:30 p.m. and include planting a terrarium, treats for Nicole's Fine Pastries, and a chance to learn about anxiety and stress reduction techniques. The event is free for NDSU students. Call today, seats will fill up fast.
Bergham Hall Government presents their Haunted Hall this Saturday at 7 p.m. through 10 p.m. 2 movies will be shown with free food and beverages. There will also be decorations throughout the building and plenty of photo opportunities. Costumes are encouraged for this event. Over this past weekend, there was a disturbing piece of artwork outside in Niskanen Hall. I've got more in the story coming right up. Over the weekend, a report of a derogatory graffiti was submitted. The image of a swastika and another unclear image were observed on the sidewalk outside of Niskanen Hall. The graffiti is being removed and an investigation is going underway. An email by NDSU claims that they are committed to the protection and exercise of the freedom of speech for all students. They must remain content neutral in decisions related to the expression of ideas on campus. They also claim that they actively investigate all reports of bias, discrimination, or harassment, but may be prevented from sharing the outcome of such investigations with campus community due to FERPA. If you want to report any bias, discrimination, or harassment, you can file online or contact the Equal Opportunity and Title IX Compliance Office at ndsu.eoaa@ndsu.edu. For the Bison Information Network, I'm Malik Mitchell.
The North Dakota Board of Higher Education says university presidents and system leaders should have the flexibility to decide what to do about President Joe Biden's COVID-19 vaccine mandate. The board voted Thursday to support the idea after a 90-minute discussion that included pleas from presidents of the University of North Dakota and North Dakota State University. The state's 2 research institutions said they could lose tens of millions of dollars in federal contracts if they didn't comply with Bison's requirements.
9 out of 41 Fargo restaurants and bars recently failed the compliance checks conducted by Fargo police. Violations included knowingly serving underage drinkers and not checking identification. Fargo businesses have up to 7 offenses before their liquor license can get revoked.
Fargo's VA hospital held its first ever trunk or treat Tuesday evening to help get the word out about its services and gather people in a safe and socially distanced way. Employees from more than a dozen VA programs, including homelessness, healthcare, suicide prevention, and intimate violence, were there to share information.
This Tuesday, there was a 2-vehicle accident 1 mile north of Grandin. A Fargo man by the name of Eric Anderson was driving a van and tried to move into the left lane to pass a semi with the trailer, but the rim of the van was not yet clear of the semi, and the van began spinning and ultimately rolling. Anderson was brought to Sanford by the ambulance to be treated for serious injuries. The semi driver was not injured, but Anderson is still facing charges of passing while unsafe.
Make sure you stick around. We have a new edition of Bison on the Street, a sports update, your weekly weather, and a feel-good story to end the show. Stay classy, Fargo.
There are so many great things to experience at NDSU. It's hard to pick one, but my favorite is
the people. They make it such a warm place. The Bison aren't just across the country, they're across the globe.
It's the perfect distance from home. The faculty are our biggest cheerleaders. Hands-on research experience. The affordable tuition.
All the opportunities to stay active on campus.
Real-world learning experiences.
Once I got on campus, it felt like home.
The NDSU bookstore has everything you need to show off your Bison pride. The bookstore can have you sporting green and gold wherever you go. It offers many different brands, sizes, styles, and selection so that you find exactly what you're looking for. Shop the NDSU bookstore and show your spirit today.
No kid deserves to go hungry, but try as they might, not every family can afford to put food on the table every day. That's why the Great Plains Food Bank and their partner agencies work every day to bring food to our hungry neighbors. Every dollar donated can provide 4 meals for those in need. Go to greatplainsfoodbank.org and donate today, so no kid in North Dakota ever has to go hungry.
there are so many great things to experience at NDSU. It's hard to pick one, but my favorite is
the people. They make it such a warm place. The Bison aren't just across the country, they're across the globe.
It's the perfect distance from home. The faculty are our biggest cheerleaders. Hands-on research experience. The affordable tuition.
All the opportunities to stay active on campus.
Real-world learning experiences.
Once I got on campus, it felt like home.
Welcome back, everyone. For this week's Bison on the Street, Corey Hartle asked NDSU students Halloween questions.
Let's see what they're doing this Halloween.
I'm gonna be a mermaid for Halloween.
I think I'm gonna be Velma from Scooby-Doo.
I'm being Wanda Maximoff from WandaVision.
I am going to be Dr. Seuss's Thing 1.
I'm being Santa.
Probably some form of chocolate.
Kit Kats.
Gotta be the peanut butter cups. Reese, you can't go wrong with peanut butter.
Reese's, for sure.
Probably Reese's peanut butter cup. I mean, I like most candy. I don't like candy, like the candy corn. I don't like that. But I really like Milky Ways. That's my favorite.
Halloween Town.
Coraline.
Scary movie, like the scary movies, but they're like called scary movies.
Can't remember the name, but there's those Disney ones they have on all the time. Those are always the best.
Spiders.
The Dark.
Paranormal Activity.
Good jump scare is always good.
Ooh, like mummies and ghosts, for sure.
Clowns and dolls. I can't stand dolls. They creep me out.
I'm not scared of it anymore, but I used to be really scared of Mike Wazowski. It was like a childhood fear because I thought he would like come out of my closet. Yes and no. Sometimes because I'm like kind of superstitious, but just because like weird things can happen. But other than that, I'm pretty not.
I do not. No, I just don't think. I don't think ghosts would pertain themselves with coming back to haunt us. I think they got better things to do.
I do believe in ghosts.
Yes, I do. And I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure that they're real.
No, because if you believe in something, then they'll show up. I do believe in the paranormal. Probably because I've had some odd things happen. And, I don't know, it's just kind of makes sense to me.
Thanks, Coy. When we come back, we have a sports update from Cowboy Dash and weather with Coy, and then a feel-good story from Winnie. Don't go away.
Founded in 1985, the Missouri Valley Football Conference has established a tradition of FCS football excellence. Competing at the highest level of NCAA Division I, student athletes at its 10 institutions demonstrate character, passion, and integrity as they grow as a student, an athlete, and a citizen. The Missouri Valley Football Conference, where leaders are shaped and champions are forged.
No kid deserves to go hungry, but try as they might, not every family can afford to put food on the table every day. That's why the Great Plains Food Bank and their partner agencies work every day to bring food to our hungry neighbors. Every dollar donated can provide 4 meals for those in need. Go to greatplainsfoodbank.org and donate today so no kid in North Dakota ever has to go hungry.
Well, howdy y'all, Bison Nation. It's time to look at this past week's NDSU sports. The football team played against Missouri State this past Saturday, and I got the recap for y'all right here.
The third-ranked Bison played against the 17th-ranked Missouri State Bears this past weekend at the Fargo Dome. The game started off shaky for the Bison as they went down 10-0 early in the game, but they rallied back to be down only by 3 at halftime. However, they found themselves behind again in the fourth quarter by 7, but 2 touchdown drives by quarterback Cam Miller helped seal the Bison victory 27-20. After the game, Coach Matt Entz was asked about the defense's performance.
I thought our defense, we had some moments we didn't play really well, but I thought towards the end of the game we gave up, I mean, they were, 14 points below their average, almost 200 yards below their average during the course of the game. I mean, there are some positives. I mean, I think their rushing yardage might have been more at halftime than it was at the end of the game. And so, but there's a lot of things we're going to correct. Coach Buda and Coach Gazer do a tremendous job of putting together a rush plan every week, trying to identify weaknesses, strengths, where quarterbacks want to leave to the pocket. I guarantee I'll talk to the guys on Monday and they'll think it should have been 7 or 8. But I like that mentality. Why not? Let's be hungry. No one's ever played a perfect game, but we're sure going to try.
The defense struggled a bit in the first half, but regained their footing in the second half. The defense had 5 sacks and a crucial interception by Jasir Cox in the third quarter. Jasir was asked after the game about what turnovers mean to this defense.
I know in the spring, we didn't play up to par, and coming into the fall, we had a chip on our shoulder, and I took that personal, that I was always a step slower to get to the ball. So I knew this year if we were going to be able to contend with other teams, we need to create takeaways, and I feel like I am a key piece to that.
Cam Miller and Christian Watson connected on 2 key passes late in the fourth quarter to give the Bison the lead. And Cam, along with Watson, seemed to know that he was going to be ready for this moment.
After I didn't get the job, I just had to tell myself that my time was going to come. It could be next week, it could be down the road in 2 years, but it came today, and I felt like I was ready to go.
I know Cam works his tail off, every single day throughout the week. Whether he's gonna, play 0 snaps or get 50 snaps. So I just think it just came down to the preparation, just what we do every single week, what we do every single day. Me and Cam never lost that connection. We continue to build on that connection, even if he's the backup quarterback. I think it just showed, how hard we work, how hard Cam works, and all the time and effort that we put in to be able to have that next man up at any moment.
But I've always been taught since I was a young kid that you're going to stick it out, and if you don't get what you want, then you got to work harder than the person who has it.
The Bison return to the Fargo Dome this weekend to play Indiana State at 2:30 p.m. You can watch the game on ABC North Dakota or ESPN+. Reporting for Bison Information Network, I'm Dashiell Menzel.
Well, Bison Soccer played their last 2 home games of the season last weekend. The team played Friday against Omaha and lost 4-0. Then they played again on Sunday against Denver and lost by the same score, 4-0. There are only 2 games left in the season. The team travels to Western Illinois tomorrow and finishes the season in St. Paul against St. Thomas. The volleyball team also played 2 games this past week. They played last Thursday at Oral Roberts and lost 3 sets to 1. Then they traveled to Kansas City and played the Roos on Sunday and lost 3 sets to 0. Their next game is tonight back at the Benson Bunker Fieldhouse at 7 o'clock against St. Thomas. You can watch the game on WDIY Extra. That's all for sports this week. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. to join Malik and myself for more sports updates. Up next, Coy will give us a look at the 7-day forecast.
Technology Learning and Media Center, located in the Quinton Burdick Building, room 150C, provides a variety of services to assist you with all of your technology-related coursework and personal learning goals. The TLMC offers one-on-one tutoring and assistance in topics ranging from basic computer skills to advanced topics such as design, Adobe products, and multimedia software. A resource library that includes books on the latest software releases, online resources including a lynda.com kiosk that provide free access to high-quality video tutorials on hundreds of topics. Free workshops on a variety of topics taught each semester by our student staff. Software and hardware for audio and video capture, conversion, and editing, plus personal assistance on your multimedia projects. Multiple scanners are available at the TLMC, including one large format scanner and a slide and film scanner. The Wacom tablet provides ultimate control in your favorite graphics and illustration software and can help you to create stunning digital artwork. Large format poster printing is also done at the TLMC. Our walk-in media resources include the Whisper Room sound booth for recording professional quality voiceovers and audio. The TLMC Media Studio is available by reservation and provides equipment and space for video recording, audio recording, studio photography, screen capture, and a green screen for special effects. If you have any questions on these services, be sure to visit the TLMC website, and while you're there you can check out a variety of learning and media resources, or just stop by the next time you're in the Quinton Burdick building and check out what we have to offer.
Welcome back to Bison Information Network. I'm Corey Hartle. I have a look ahead at the weather for this week. Tomorrow will be the nicest day this week as temps will reach up to 56 degrees with a low of 48. Game day for the football team should be another relatively nice day with a high of 54 degrees. So it'll be a good day for tailgating. On Halloween, temps may cool off a bit, so you may need to dress warm if you plan on being out and about in the evening. As we head into the new week, the first day of November will have a high of 40 degrees, along with some partly cloudy skies overhead. Throughout the day, Tuesday will be very similar to Monday, with a high of 39 degrees. We'll also start slowly dropping with the predicted high as we move into the week, as Wednesday has a high of 38 degrees and a low of 21. And finally, Thursday will yet again be pretty close to the previous days, with the high of 37 degrees. In addition, Thursday will also have a new moon, which means that it will be invisible in the night sky. This means you should be able to see plenty of stars as long as the skies clear up a bit. As you can see, we don't have anything too exciting expected for this week as of yet with regards to the weather, besides the temperature slowly dropping down. If any of you watching see some interesting weather in your area, be sure to snap a pic and send it our way for a chance to be seen on TV. You can submit your photos at www.ndsubin.com/news. And now Winnie has one more thing for you guys before you tune out. Winnie?
Speaking of Halloween, this past Sunday, NDSU hosted its annual holiday event, Boo at NDSU, in person after missing out on it last year due to the COVID pandemic. This was an opportunity for children of all ages in the Fargo-Moorhead community to show off their Halloween costumes, all while playing games and getting candy from the college students. There was a spooktacular turnout of around 200 kids who were able to interact with some of their role models. Afterwards, the attendees were able to watch the soccer team take on Denver with free admission. Thank you for watching this edition of Bison Information Network News. Be sure to check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Have a great night.